A 75,000-pound load, a 390-mile freight route, one single charge, then a 2-week trial that logged nearly 3,000 miles while posting an efficiency number most electric heavy trucks still struggle to reach. And here is the part that should make every diesel fleet manager pause. By 2026, Tesla wants to build close to 2,000 semi-trucks per day, even though fewer than 5,000 are believed to be operating today. So what changed? How did the Tesla Semi go from overhyped prototype to a genuine long-haul threat? And what is the one problem that could still slow it down before it takes over the world's highways? Let us break it down. In this video, we will cover 3 things. First, the real-world data that forced the trucking industry to pay attention. Second, the new factory and the 2026 redesign that could unlock true mass production. Third, the obstacles that might keep the Semi from dominating outside North America. 3. The proof that silenced the critics for years. The Tesla Semi was treated like a side project. Production was low, public details were limited, and critics insisted it would never replace diesel for serious freight. Then real fleets started collecting real numbers. DHL Supply Chain North America received the Tesla Semi and did not treat it like a publicity prop. The truck went straight to work. Reports described a 390-mile run carrying a full 75,000-pound load, completed on a single charge, arriving with energy remaining. But the bigger signal came from consistency. Over roughly 2 weeks, DHL reportedly logged close to 3,000 miles with the Semi, averaging more than 50 miles per hour. The efficiency number that drew attention was about 1.72 kilowatt-hours per mile, noticeably better than the roughly 0 to 2 range often cited for many electric heavy trucks in comparable duty cycles. DHL leadership described the pilot as exceeding expectations, not because of one lucky run, but because the truck could repeat strong performance under normal freight conditions. Drivers backed up the story in a way that is hard to fake. A veteran driver who volunteered early said he wanted to drive something new, and the Semi did not disappoint. He emphasized how powerful it felt, how smooth the experience was, and why going back to diesel no longer seemed attractive. Here is the catch. Strong trials do not matter if Tesla cannot build enough trucks. So now we move to the real battlefield, manufacturing. 2. Why 2026 is the turning point. For years, Elon Musk barely talked about the Tesla Semi. Many people assumed that meant delays or disappointment. In reality, there were practical reasons. First, many semis on the road were effectively early units used to gather real-world data. Second, Tesla did not have a dedicated high-volume factory for the Semi. Third, full self-driving was not ready for the Semi, and Musk views autonomy as the true disruption for trucking. That is why 2026 keeps showing up in this story. Tesla has now completed a dedicated Semi facility in northern Nevada. That single change can flip the entire project from limited builds into scalable production. A purpose-built line enables automation, predictable workflows, and major cost reductions. Then Tesla raised the stakes with a target that sounds insane until you break it down. The goal being discussed is roughly 50,000 semi-trucks per year starting in 2026. That works out to more than 4,000 per month and close to 200 per day depending on the production calendar. Yes, that is a huge leap from today. But the moment you have factory capacity, stable battery supply, and a design optimized for manufacturing, scaling stops being a fantasy and becomes an execution problem. Now watch what happens next. Tesla is not only scaling the Semi, Tesla is also changing the Semi. 3. The 2026 redesign that makes mass production easier. Tesla imagery and reported details point to a 2026 refresh focused on 3 things: aerodynamics, repair simplicity, and efficiency. The updated front end appears cleaner and more modern, with a simplified lighting signature and a bumper designed to be easier to service. The cab shape looks smoother, with changes intended to reduce drag. In heavy trucking, aerodynamics is not a small detail. Even modest drag reduction can translate into meaningful efficiency gains at highway speeds. Reports suggest Tesla may improve the semi's drag coefficient from around 0.36 to roughly 0.33. That kind of shift can boost efficiency and add real miles per charge over long routes. Weight is another target. With an optimized chassis and reduced base weight, the Semi can improve both payload flexibility and range. Charging is also expected to move forward. The 2026 Semi is widely expected to support ultra-fast charging around 1.2 megawatts using Tesla's high-power charging hardware. If that capability is delivered reliably, it changes route planning and reduces the operational pain of charging stops. Tesla is also expected to use a two-track battery strategy. A long-range version would use 4,680 cells designed for stable power under heavy loads at highway speeds. A shorter-range version would use LFP cells, which are durable and lower cost, built for city routes and regional runs in the 100 to 200-mile range. Some estimates place the shorter-range Semi around $160,000 and the longer-range version closer to $200,000. Tesla has not published final pricing, but one point is clear: electric Class 8 trucks cost more upfront than diesel. That leads to the question every fleet asks: if the truck costs more, does it still make financial sense? 4. Why the money story is where diesel starts to lose. Electric trucks often lose the argument on sticker price and win it on total cost of ownership. Fleet operators do not run on emotions. They run on fuel bills, maintenance schedules, and uptime. Tesla has claimed that fueling the Semi can cost roughly half as much as running a comparable diesel truck, depending on electricity pricing and route profile. Over a 3-year window, savings estimates often reach 6 figures, with numbers as high as $150,000 frequently cited. Then there is maintenance. Diesel trucks have complex mechanical powertrains with many wear components and frequent service needs. Electric trucks are mechanically simpler, with fewer wear items and fewer routine service events. Regenerative braking also reduces brake wear, cutting recurring costs further. Multiple studies and fleet analyses have suggested electric truck maintenance can be 40 to 60% lower than diesel. Some estimates place diesel maintenance at roughly $20,000 to $30,000 per year per vehicle, while electric trucks can fall closer to $8,000 to $15,000 depending on usage. And uptime matters. Every hour a truck spends in the shop is an hour it is not moving freight. If an electric truck stays operational longer with fewer service interruptions, it can produce value beyond fuel savings. However, the biggest upgrade Tesla is chasing is not only economics, it is autonomy. 5. Why full self-driving could change the entire category. Tesla has signaled that the Semi is being prepared for autonomous capability. If full self-driving reaches heavy trucking in a meaningful and regulated form, it could change freight logistics at a structural level. A truck that can operate for more hours per day, with fewer fatigue limitations, could shorten delivery cycles and reduce labor pressure. In theory, fleets could move the same freight with fewer trucks because each truck is productive for more hours. Of course, the idea of a 75,000-pound autonomous truck will make some people nervous. That is why regulation and real-world safety data will decide how fast this future arrives. But if Tesla succeeds, autonomy could become the feature that turns the Semi from a better truck into a different category of trucking. Before Tesla can claim a global victory, the Semi faces a region where reality is harsh: Europe. 6. The global expansion problem. Tesla cannot ignore. Elon Musk has said the Semi is intended to go global. The opportunity is real, but Europe is not a simple copy and paste expansion. Tesla may need design adjustments to fit local regulations and operating preferences. European freight often favors cab-over layouts that maximize cargo space and handle tight roads more easily. The Semi's conventional design fits North American norms, which can create friction in Europe. Service coverage is an even bigger issue. Tesla's commercial service network in Europe is still limited compared to established manufacturers whose fleets rely on fast parts access and immediate support. For many fleet buyers, service reliability is as important as range. Competition is also already active. Volvo and Mercedes-Benz have electric truck offerings in Europe, and Volvo has built a strong position with thousands of electric trucks already operating across the region. Tesla will be stepping into a market where competitors already have trust, infrastructure, and momentum. Still, the Semi retains a clear advantage on paper. It's long. Range capability and efficiency targets remain difficult for others to match in the same package. If Tesla can solve service and compliance, the Semi becomes a serious threat. So the story comes down to one question: can Tesla execute fast enough outside North America to match the Semi's performance reputation? Finally, the Tesla Semi has moved beyond speculation. Real fleets have produced real data. A dedicated factory changes the scale equation. A 2026 redesign targets efficiency, weight, and charging speed. And autonomy could become the upgrade that reshapes long-haul logistics. Now I want to hear your view. If you were running a freight company today, would you bet your future on diesel or on the Tesla Semi? And would you trust fully autonomous electric trucks on long-haul routes? Tell us in the comments, and thanks for watching.